Evening everyone. Thanks for joining the 6:30 p.m. core and conditioning with myself, Ali. For today's class, all you will need is a mat, set of dumbbells, or one weight. All right, for the warm up, we're gonna go over two moves. We're gonna go up top to the 10 jumping jacks, then we'll go across for the 10 cross jacks. We're gonna do two different moves, 10 reps apiece for 2 laps. That'll be the warm up. And then for the most part, most of our work will be done down on the ground. We'll be standing, moving a little bit lateral, left and right. All right, let's work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take 2 cross track. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. 8, 9, 10. One more lap. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Cross jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. 8. Good. 9. Good. 10. Now just give yourself a couple leg shapes. From here, let's go to the side, then reaches. Stand up tall, elongate that stretch. Reach all the way across. Take your time. 15 seconds on the clock. Range of motion. Flexibility. Breathe. Last one on this side. Time. Grab a quick drink, a quick stretch, if need be. We're going to take it down to the floor. We're going to get started. All right. We're taking it down to the ground. First move we're going to go into. Let's go into Statue of Liberties. Put the weight in the right arm. When I sit up and I come back down, I'm going to exchange to the opposite side. So here's what it's going to look like. I'm going to sit up, reach up, keep my eyes on the ceiling, make that exchange going across, and again, doing the same thing with the opposite arm. Go at your pace, breathe, focus on the heels, stand flat on the ground as you take that weight up. Notice where my eyes and my chin is at. It's definitely away from my neck. Breathe. So this is time. We're on the clock with this one. Ain't tough. So again, notice where my back, how it sits straight up. My shoulders are not hunched, I'm not rounded. Let's go 10 seconds. This is also a good warm-up to do. I call them Statue of Liberties because your arms are straight up. You gotta be able to look above at that ceiling. Let's go one more on this left arm right here. Sitting up, reaching up, boom. Now, I'm gonna turn and face you. You're gonna bring both weights with you. The knees are bent in. Let's do a little bit of boxing. So, we're gonna lie flat back. As we sit up, punch, reach across, and go right back down with the weight. So notice how slow I go back down towards the ground. I stay in control of that movement so I can protect my back and my shoulders. And you also hear me breathing. That's important, that's the key. Keep the face relaxed, don't tighten up the shoulders or your neck. And again, you're not trying to reach all the way across to where it throws your balance off. We're under 15 seconds and counting. There's your time update. This is gonna be steady movement, steady pace. Steady flow. We only got 30 minutes. Got to utilize the time wisely. 5, 4, 3, 2. Get this last one. 1. All right. So once again, grab a quick drink if need be. Coming up next, this is strictly just your body weight. We're gonna do hand, heel tap, sit-ups. Everything starts out extended straight. As I sit up, my heels and my hands will touch the ground at the same time. Go back down, open everything back up. 25 seconds on the clock. Let's work. So again, my heels, hands, knees, all in the same sequence. Ten-second mark. There you go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming up next, to follow that, grab one weight, And again, you can see the steady pace, the steady flow, how we move on right to the next interval. So this lap will be the repeat lap. So we're gonna come back up. I want you to exchange behind that opposite leg. Take that weight behind the opposite leg, your knees are bent in. That's the lateral view. Let's give you the front view of that move. You can see how I straighten and widen my arms up. All right, 25 seconds on the clock. Let's roll with it. Taking your time, quality reps, breathe at the top. When I drive the knee in, I point my toes up, back towards me as much as possible. 10-second mark before we take it back to the hand heel tap sit-ups. We will repeat both of these twice. Keep that in mind. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Meet me back over. Hand heel tap sit-ups. I'll give you the lateral view. Straighten everything out. Let's work. If you want, you can also kind of pick up the pace on this. Make it to a sprint lap. Just be mindful on the way going back down. Just because you're on a mat, on a soft surface, you still don't want to go back down, crashing down to the floor. Ten seconds. And then let's get ready, let's mentally get ready to prepare for the second move. Last one. Time. There it is. So, grab that weight. I'll turn and face you guys. Once again, I did say this is that repeat round. So, weight in the right hand, I'll sit up. Exchange underneath the left leg. Widen my arms up. Let's work. Take your time. So, when my arms are going open, that helps keep my core nice and tight and engaged. I'm keeping the core engaged until the back of my shoulders hits that deck, hit the floor. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, grab a quick stretch, grab a quick drink if need be. Coming up next, I'll give you the lateral view and I'll give you the front view of the next interval coming up. So, this will be a double move. As far as we're gonna incorporate the elbows. So I'm gonna bring myself up with the right leg. I'm gonna turn, tap the inside of my knee with the left elbow, tap the right side outside of my knee with my right elbow. Then you sit back up, then we alternate that off to the opposite side. 25 seconds worth of work. Let's get it. Right, now what helps me, prevents me from getting dizzy, even though I'm turning and rotating my elbows, I keep my eyes looking straight ahead, no matter what. So I'm not turning my head with the elbows. So keep that in mind. We're down on the ground. It's easy to throw that equilibrium off and get dizzy. Under 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, you're gonna grab both weights. This time, as we sit up, we're gonna kind of do a sit up, but as I sit up, we're gonna go up, bend the knees in, cross the feet, right? Stabilize. Get a couple quick presses in. It's still core work. And drop down. Open everything back up. That's what we're gonna repeat on this sequence. Let's work. Sitting up, cross the feet, bend the knees. Give me a couple quick reps on that shoulder press. That's how I say drop down. And drop. Woo, time under tension. Up. And drop. Last one here. Then we take it back to the first movement. Up. Cross the feet, bend the knees. Go to work up top. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. A good 3, a good 2, a good 1. Get yourself situated. Get your mind right. Hit the reset button. We right back at the top. We sit up. We alternate the elbows. Outside, inside knee. Let's work. Notice how I'm using my arms for my momentum to get myself off the ground. I'm not putting my hands behind my head, pulling on my neck or my spine. I keep everything clean and open. Again, stay in control. Stay in control of your movement. This is all body weight. But it's steady core work. Steady core and conditioning work. 10 seconds on the clock. And then we get ready for another lap. 3, 2, 1. All right, we're getting ready for that mental lap. Even if you have one weight, if you got one heavy weight, this still works. So keep that in mind as well. You don't have to use 2 weights. Whatever you have at your disposal, take it to your advantage. Enough talking. Let's work. Come on. Taking it down. Ooh, that's a burn. Take it back up. Get the air out. And back down. Keep the backs up. Nice and straight as possible. Take it back up. Balance, stability, core work. Just because we incorporated some upper body movement in doesn't mean it's not core work. Down. Last one. This is the 10 count. So I gave you 10 count the previous lap. Let's take it back to the 10 count. Up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab the quick drink. You guys love it. You really do. All right. Moving on. We're going to kind of do a double move on this one. Let's take it to the lateral stack. Elongate everything. Top part of my right elbow, you want to drive it up to meet the top part of that leg, same side. So here's your formation. All right, so we're going to work both sides, and then I'll demonstrate the second phase of this move. Let's work. Take your time. Now, my range of motion does not allow me for that elbow to connect with that leg. That's fine. Go within your range of motion. This is also glute work. Getting the hips involved as well. Getting those obliques. Imagine having an ankle band on while you're doing this. That's extra resistance. You're really for that pull and that resistance. And switch. Switching sides. So once we're done with this side, I'll show you the second move of this phase of this circuit. Hang tough, hang it in with me. You can see the finish line. We haven't quite crossed it just yet. We haven't gotten there just yet. We're near it. We'll be there soon. Put the work in. Results will follow. Come on. Let's go 3 more. 1 count. 2, 3. Now, the second move of this lateral plank. If it doesn't bother the elbows, if you're on a hard surface, find a pillow, grab a blanket, roll up, roll your mat up for extra cushion, for extra support. Take the weight up off the ground, extend the arm up, rotate in, without losing your balance, rotate up. That's what we're gonna roll with on this second phase, attacking both sides. Take your time. Again, if you find yourself on a hard surface, find some extra cushion. If you're on a mat, roll that mat up for support. If it doesn't bother your elbows or the shoulders too much. And switch, switching sides. So before you take your hips off the ground, make sure you're laterally stacked over top. Everything is lined in nice straight alignment. Your face is relaxed, your neck, your shoulders. Enough talking, let's work. Let the air out. It's almost like you're taking that hand and you're trying to reach around, tap yourself on the opposite part of your back. That's when you really know you're getting across full range of motion. Not allowing the hips to drop or sag too much towards the ground. You got your body in a nice straight alignment while you maintain and hold. Come on. Last one. Time, bring it down. Grab yourself a quick stretch. Hanging in with me, hanging in with me. All right. Moving on, next. Time check. Coming down the home stretch. Here's your conditioning part. We're gonna do what we call leg jump outs. I'm gonna demo it. Down to a push-up, and to a knee drive. That's a trifecta, 3 in 1. Here's your walkthrough, here's your demo. Feet are gonna jump out to the outside of my hands. I'm gonna kick back in burpee formation. I'm gonna do a push-up behind that, an individual knee drive to the right with the left. That's our sequence. 35 seconds on the clock. All body weight. Keep the hands and wrists nice and straight. Breathe. Enough talk. Let's work. So you're doing one sequence, one of everything. Take it back to the top. Don't cheat the push-up. When you drive the knees in, keep your face, shoulders relaxed. Keep your body nice, straight in alignment. Stay in control. Here's that conditioning part. 10-second mark. And time. Relax. Grab a drink or two. Grab a quick stretch. Almost there. So eventually we will run that back. We will repeat this back. Let's go back to some more core work. So, give you the front view. One weight is all that's needed. Straighten everything out. As I sit up, place that weight on the top part of your ankle. Go back down without the weight. Come back up, retrieve that weight. Extend everything back out. That's your front view. Let's go lateral view. See the full picture. All right, let's go to work. Go up top, hold, maintain, go down, come back up, get the weight, kick back out, so on and on. Use your arms for that momentum to get your upper body off that ground. Stay in control. Try to keep your feet, your knees, legs glued together. Ooh, you gotta let it. 15-second mark. If I don't have weight, you can still utilize this. Mimic the same motion. Remember, your body weight, you are the weight. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's take it back to that conditioning drill, the previous interval I gave you. Leg jump outs, push up, the knee ups. 30 seconds on the clock. There's that repeat round. Enough talking. Let's work. Let the air out. Keep the hands, wrists nice and straight. That way you protect your wrists, your elbows, your shoulders. Woo, it's a grind. Gotta love it. Under the 15-second mark. 5, 4, 3, 2, finish off. 1. All right. Grab a quick drink if need be. Grab a quick stretch. We're not repeating the previous round. Moving on to something different. We're going to climb each leg individually. So, we'll start off with the right leg up. Use your hands. Back straight up. Climb to the top part of your toes. Come back down. Drop the right leg down. Alternate the left leg up. Keep repeating the sequence. So I say time. Come on, almost there. Almost at that hump stretch. Try to point the toes back towards you as much as possible. Again, able to climb that leg with my hands. Climbing that ladder. So you want to make sure that leg is not too low to the ground. Spin that leg up within your range of motion, whatever's comfortable for you to perform, to get through. Come on, 10-second mark. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo, you gotta look. All right, let's take some good old-fashioned seated oblique twist. We're coming down a home stretch. That one weight, feet off the ground, bend the knees in. We're going left to right. Now, that's the front view. Here's your lateral view of it, same thing, but you're gonna hear me say hold. So we're going left, right. When I say hold, we hold everything straight out. So keep that in mind. All right, let's run it. Come on, you're almost to that finish line. These are your last two moves. The move that you did prior to this, and this move here. Hold. Go back to work. Maintain, come on. Hold. And back to work. Ooh, there go that burn. Even the legs, the quads are burning. Hold. And drop. Ooh, you gotta love it. All right, last call, last lap, last phase of your workout. Take it back to individual legs, climb the leg, climb that ladder. Extend that leg up. Don't forget to alternate off. Come on, you already here now. Signed up the shoulder up. Let's finish. Finish what we started. Finish what we started. And you know we have one more lap coming up. We got one more rotation of those oblique twists with the holds coming up. And extend that leg up at your highest point. 10 seconds to go. And counting. The clock is winding down. Don't wind down with the clock. Let's get this last one in here. Even though the clock ran out. Boom. All right, get yourself situated. Find that weight or your weights. Let's bring it home. Finish strong, don't finish wrong. Left, right, last one. Come on. Hold. And go back to work. That was a quick hold. That was a quick one, I know. Gets right to the point. Hold. And go back to work. Come on. Last one. Last rotation. I know your legs are burning. Hold. And time. That's it. There it is. There it is. Woo. That's how you get through it. All right. First stretch. Tell you what. Let's go into that first stretch. Let's go lateral view. Bend those knees in. Glue the feet, toes close together. Bend the knees in. Hold that. And drop the legs up nice and straight. I want you to take the arms behind you. Heels down. Toes up. Reach behind you. I want you to act like somebody's pulling on the wrist. You're trying to stretch. Get that reach. Open everything back up. Continue to hold. Breathe. Bring that heart rate down. And time. Next stretch we're going to flow right into. Sitting up nice and tall. Right leg straight. Overlap that left leg. Sit up, hug and squeeze. You've done some leg jump outs. You've done some knee ups. So it's still good to have that good stretch within the hips. And collapse that left leg down. Sit up tall. Slowly rotate the ankle. We're on our feet all day, every day. Sometimes the wrists and the ankles can get neglected. Now reverse that sequence. All right, switch off. Left leg becomes my straight leg. Right leg is my overlap, hug and squeeze leg. And again, you should feel this in the glutes, the hips. I always feel this in my hamstrings as well. And I think it's because I'm drawing my back up tall towards my core rather than being away from it, slouched and hunched over. And last but not least, collapse that leg down. Let's go a couple outward rotations, then we're going to finish with the inward rotations. Then class will be adjourned. And give me the opposite direction. And time. Well, guys, once again, thanks for joining me for the 6:30 p.m. on Mondays core and conditioning class. My name is Ali. Stay tuned. See you guys next week.